So good morning. I don't want to yell, so I have my headphones in, and I still got my bonnet on. I do. That's because why? It's a lazy Sunday, and I don't feel like getting all dolled up. But it has occurred to me that I haven't shown y'all my yarn that I got from the Modern Skein, which is a yarn store in Montgomery, Texas, and she ships all over the place. So I got it from Jamie is her name. It's so nice and bright in here this morning. I love it. Our house, living room is in the back part of the house, and we have windows on the back part of the house, and then we got a door and then the kitchen window. So if it's not like bright outside, we don't get a lot of natural lighting, which bothers me because I wanted a house with lots of natural lighting, more or less, so I wouldn't have to turn on my lights all the time. But now we're on solar, and I still try to conserve energy as possible because I'm trying to save the world for my kids. Either way, now that I'm off that tangent, so I got Outside the Loop yarn from, I think her name is Jamie. You can follow her on Instagram as Outside the Loop. I'll put it someplace. Either way, she has this color called Syrup and Honey. And if y'all don't know, my husband's nickname is Pancake, and they call me Syrup, so why not? This is my namesake, maybe, I don't know. But it looked so good with Walker Honey, which has some like blips of green, and you see it really well right here. So I got it because, well, because why not? And remember I said I had a gift card, so I didn't have to spend my own money. This is why I do crochet samples, just saying. But I thought it would go really well with this uncommon thread yarn that I got from Hill Country Weavers Retreat in when did I go to that retreat? Either way, I think it was like 2017, 2016, I don't remember. I know it was well before COVID, and it's called Golden Praline, and it is 70% alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. And you tell, oh God, it's so soft. It feels great. So I'm going to put these three together. That's my plan. So the lighter of the three with this color, I'm going to fade it and then fade into this one. It's probably going to be a nice huge crocheted shawl because I crochet faster than I knit. And so I can't wait to use it. This was hand dyed in Britain. I wonder why they use "use" in their words, like color, favor, favorite. What's the rule behind it? I'm gonna have to look that up. Either way, I also got a DK weight called Let Them Eat Cake. This is on her hike base. This is 100% BFL, 246 yards. It's called Let Them Eat Cake. This is on her River Oaks, and this is 80% merino and 10% extra fine cashmere and 10% nylon. Ooh. So my whole shawl is going to be cashmered out. Yeah. Okay. It does feel soft. Like it's soft, but I would Anyways, what am I gonna do with this? I don't know. But, and I don't like pink. Did I tell you I don't like pink? I don't like pink. But this, I like this. I might get a coordinating skein in a solid or another speckle or something so I can do some kind of like fade. I don't know. But that was my yarn haul. And because I didn't have to buy it with my own money, I'm excited about that. So I'm drinking my second cup of coffee in my Cowboys mug. Because what I say, we going to the playoffs. Anyways, I got this when I was up in Dallas for clinicals in April. Yeah. I did my community health clinicals at a drug rehab facility, and it's very interesting. I think it amazed me how many older people was in this rehab facility and how often they've been there. Either way, I went to a mall in Mesquite, and they have, of course, they have a whole Dallas Cowboy store. And when I got to the mall, I want to say right before I paid, right before I paid, the whole mall lost power. Whole mall. So I had to wait, but I got a cup. I got a board for my husband's cousin, who's also a Cowboys fan. It's like a it's kind of like a scoreboard, but you get to like put people in place standings when it comes to their place in their division. So he could move the tiles and put like the Cowboys in first place in the East Division of the NFC, or like the Cardinals in the AFC, that kind of stuff. Either way, story about my cup. I wanted to let y'all know. Well, I didn't want to let y'all know, but I just want to be a talkie head. I stayed up watching Toy Story, all of them, 1 through 4 last night, and it was great. Somebody told me they had cried at the end of Toy Story 4, and my little behind did that. I was not expecting Woody to not go. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know who else has not watched that movie. Just saying. I need to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. My friend from high school, who joined the Army and was stationed here at Fort Hood, and then she went to Germany, and then she came back and decided she wanted to get out, stay at Fort Hood. And so her and her boyfriend, I call him the boyfriend, he actually has a name, but he's the boyfriend to me, is coming over because my husband loves G.I. Joe. Like my obsession over yarn, his obsession is G.I. Joe. And they found a lady that was selling her husband's G.I. Joe stuff. Needless to say, I think these people are getting a divorce. Or if they weren't, they will be now. Because you can't just sell off people's stuff. Now, did he know she was selling? I don't know. But not my monkey, not my show. So, either way, they're coming over tonight to bring it. And her husband's half Korean, or full Korean. I think he's half Korean, half white. And he's going to make us some bulgogi. Oh. I don't know if it's beef bulgogi or pork bulgogi, but I eat them all because it's amazing. I don't know if y'all know, but when I was younger, I was a single parent, right? I had my son at 17, graduated high school, wanted to go to nursing school, always wanted to be a nurse. And I was going to have the Army or the Air Force pay for me to go to nursing school. Air Force said I couldn't do it because I was a single parent. Army said, yeah, you could do it. And I was trying to join the Army. And my first duty station that I wanted to go to was Korea because I want the food. I want the experience overseas. I want to go to Germany too. I still want to go to Germany. My husband was deployed, and when he came back, he was supposed to go to Germany, but he decided not to. So there's that little backstory. Every time I'm at work and someone say either they're going to Germany or they're coming from Germany, I make a face, and then I come home and I rub it in his face. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Comedy.
Who?
Comedy.
Yes, I know, but who?
Christy.
Cristela Alonso. Okay.
She's a Mexican.
She's Mexican. Okay, cool. What are we planning on doing this morning? Print. Not much. That's good. That's okay. I have nothing to do today. Okay. Well, I just wanted to see if you was up. Okay. Let's see. My pattern is printing. I was saying about Miss Mary. She is an amazing knitwear designer, and if you're a part of her newsletter, every year she gives you a free pattern, which I'm a part of her newsletter, so I got a free pattern. It happens to be socks, and I think I want to try these. I also think I want to try these on DPNs. I did knit, well, I am knitting some on 9-inch circulars, and the circulars are a little too light. So I think I'm still going to buy some 9-inch circulars, something a little heavy, and then use DPNs for this sock because I get to hold some yarn double, and we'll see what happens. I think it worked. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it worked. Huh, it threw me off. Either way, the pattern is called Up Next. So y'all go look at that pattern. It's super cute. It's scrappy. I don't like weaving in ends, so probably won't be scrappy. We'll see. I might marl somehow with the speckle and a solid, but then I mean I have to wind up yarn, and I kind of don't want to do that either. But I have some yarn, fingering weight yarn, left over from projects that I already want. I'll do that. Okay, bye. So here's my basket of yarn that has some scrappy fingering weight yarn left over. That's mine. That's DK. I have this. This is some undead yarn. My friend Heidi, amazing yarn dyer. She likes horror movies and she loves Halloween. This is Madeline Tosh, I think. Yeah, I used that in my Find Your Feed. This is some Vlogmas. Macintosh. This is, I know who it is. I made some socks out of this. It's radioactive, but I can't think of her name right now. Why can't I not think of her name? Oh, this is also some undead yarn by Heidi. I don't know if I'll have enough to do these two together. No, probably not. Okay, well, I'll keep looking. I have some yarn in that basket in which I did a, oh, what's it called? I did a shawl called, oh, the centrifuge with Carissa Browning. She did it for a DFW knit along, crochet along right before COVID. Oh, look, y'all. Here's my juniper cowl. It's drying. It's almost dry. I washed it last night in some wool wash. No, soak. I did soak. Smell was called Celebration. I should do like a bag episode. Look, this is my Cookie and Bees bag. That's called Bifrost. My By the Bay Yarn Co bag. I love these bags. I got 1, 2, 3. I have another one that's a big one and it's turquoise 4. Like, her bags are amazing. I have a Friends Supply bag too. Someone had told me about her because I wanted a Friends Supply bag, but I was like, I'm not paying $90 for no Friends Supply bag, so boop boop doop. Either way, that's a good color. I like that color. I might have enough to do this and the purple. The purple and the blue was done by, and the green was done as a triplet for, she changed her name. It was Ivy and something, and now it's like Honeycomb Yarns. Maybe I'll do these 3. They're already rolled up. And maybe I'll do the cuff in this color and the socks in this color. And then hold the yarn double for the heels and the toes. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little frost on the window. We had a little freeze warning last night. Didn't do much. It was super very cold. It was super very cold. And yeah, had a little freeze. But oh, you see the bonnet came off. The bonnet comes off when you go outside in public, because no matter what you do in or say, your bonnet belongs in your house, not outside. Either way, I have to run to the store. I have a craving for some broccoli, some crock pot broccoli, and some chicken. So, and since my homegirl and her husband, that might actually happen. I'm gonna put that into the air. But homegirl and her boyfriend is coming over, and he's fixing bulgogi. I figured I'd fix us some chicken and broccoli as well. And we have no frozen vegetables, which I think is absolutely redonkulous, because we always have frozen vegetables in our freezer, and we have none. So I'm about to rectify that. So I just came back from the store. Got me a big old bag of broccoli. And I'll probably mix it with some cauliflower, but I figured out what I want for dinner. Have y'all seen these? These are my guilty pleasure during Christmas season. I will eat about 3 to 4 boxes of these in a season. So from like December, like Thanksgiving to about January, I'll eat about 4 boxes of these. Now, only 12 cookies come in the box. So, I am a glutton. But they're like 100 calories per cookie, which makes sense. You got chocolate covered fudge and Oreo. Can y'all see me eating? Yeah. And look, it's limited. And you only get it from Walmart. Either way, let me start prepping this. See that steam? Yeah, that steam mean it hot. You fresh. That fresh bulgogi. Yeah.